So one this Yisachar is the Shavit which is dedicated mainly to Limud HaTorah. Limud HaTorah, Vayar Menucha. He saw Menucha, Olam Haba was told. The Esaoritz, Olam Hazeh, Ki Lo Eno. Olam Hazeh is a pleasant place, as such. Versteht sich, it's the pros of Olam Haba, but it's pleasant, but it's not Tov. Tov is Olam Haba. And Vayechi Shechmo Lisbo. And therefore, he took on the old of Torah. And then, the Chachmu Moser says, he took on the old of Torah, and we continue doing it, Chazak, Chazak, V'nis Chazek. We go on to Parshas Shmos, and continue going to higher madrigas in Torah and Yiras Shamayim. The Parshas Vayechi, of course. Parshas Vayechi is, and Parshas Chayei Sarah deal with death. Parshas Chayei Sarah, the death of Sarah, the death of Abraham, the death of Ishmael. Parshas Vayechi is Yaakov, Avinu, is Yosef. Vayechi, Olam Haba. That's it. There is a Olam Hazeh, Olam Haba. Death is a passage into eternal life, and therefore it's a chayim, a chiyus of a different kind. Now, when Yosef comes to see his father Yaakov, so he says, "I want you to do chesed ve'emes, vasisi imodi chesed ve'emes." And Rashi says, chesed ve'emes, chesed she'esim im hamesim, hu chesed shel emes, she'eno mitzape l'tashlum gmul. Eno mitzape l'tashlum gmul. What's the check? So the Sifsei Chachamim explains, it doesn't have to be a dead person. Chesed shel emes can be any type of chesed that a person wants to do, or can do, and he doesn't expect any remuneration. There's no payback that he expects. And therefore, a person diapers a baby, that's chesed shel emes, and other chesadim of this type. So that's what the chesed, he says, Lav davkin noket Rashi, chesed she'esim im hamesim, ela reitzel lefarish, kol hechad de'ena mitzape l'tashlum gmul. It's an idea. The Chachmu Moser learns a different mahalach altogether in chesed v'emes. And he says that the person who is there doing a chesed with mesim, he sticks to mesim. He's just not saying that it's not for Chaim also, not expecting any rules. But he says, dealing with a person who is with mesim comes to a madrega, but he's not even thinking about any type of payback of anything he's going to get. The COVID and anything else, and Olam Hazeh doesn't mean anything to him at that moment that he's doing something with a mess. So that's the pshat, that chesed you do with mesim is chesed shel emes, because the person is out of madrega, where it's not going to make any difference to him at that point as to what he's going to get from the message, so to speak, at that time. Now, the Vilna Gaon has a beautiful idea that's probably well known to many people. Vayugad liYaakov, vayomer hinei bincha Yosef bo, elecha v'yischazek Yisrael, vayeshiv al hamita. We know, Gemara in the Dorim says that a Ben Gilo, and Yosef was the Ben Gilo, Ben Zekunim of Yaakov. A Ben Gilo takes away 1/60th of a person's illness. 1/60th, it's Batul B'Shishim. So the Mashal says a person's not going to be afraid to go to visit a sick person and feel, I'm going to get sick, because he's only taking away 1/60th. So therefore, he takes away 1/60th. Now, it says, Vayeged Yaged Hinei. Hinei is the Gematria 60. And Hamita is 59. So it's Vayugad li Yaakov Vayomer Hinei Bincha Yosef Boy Lecha Vayischazek Yisrael Vayeshev Al Hamita. He was able to get up because he now only had 59 Hamita of his illness when he started off with Hinei with the 60. I would just say that a person has to be careful that he doesn't stay too long if he's visiting a person who's sick, because he can end up giving him back more than he takes away when he's making that visit. When Yaakov Avinu speaks to Yosef and he says to him that I'm giving you either portions for Menashe and Ephraim, or I'm giving you a Makam Kvura, your own Makam Kvura, because after all, Yosef is buried in Shechem, so he's giving him Shechem. After all, you're taking care of me, so I'm going to take care of you, so to speak, and give you a place. But he says, I took it away from Emori. And Rashi, and the Unkala says, what is Charbi Ukashti? It's Slusi Rusi. Now, Slusi says, Rav Shimshon Pincus, refers to regular tefillah. Usi are the supplications that a person makes. We could be leaving here tonight and be involved in Ba'usi. Please Hashem, help me, I need this or this. Please give me the opportunity for this, whatever it is. It's a personal prayer. But Slusi, talking about Shachars, Milchamar. And that's what Avos Tiknu. And the power of davening is something that the power, the fuel in our davening comes from Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov. So a person comes into davening in the morning, oh, I'm so tired, I can barely move myself. Baruch Hashem, I'm at the minyan. How am I going to get to the Kis Yaakov? It's okay. You just do what you have to do. Avraham Avinu helps for the rest. Mincha, the middle of the day. Mariv, other issues, whatever it is. Yaakov helps, and that's the way it works. And Kachid. So that, we have, he also brings down the concept of a charbi. A cherub itself is sharp. The blade itself can do damage. I don't even have to hit someone very hard. I have to have some measure of koach, but nothing heavy. That's because Chazal were, in other words, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov were misakin. They were the pipeline, and Chazal gave us the words what to say. And Bu'usi is the arrow. That's the personal prayer. We have to put all our kochos in it as such, and be able to send it on. And so that's our chilik that we have in Slusi and Bu'usi. Now, there's a Rav Yaakov Kamenetsky and Pete and Emes the Yaakov is a beautiful idea that Shimon and Levi, Yaakov is very hard on Shimon and Levi, and he says at the end, "How can be Yaakov Afitzim Israel? I'm going to send them away throughout the land. I don't want them together because Shimon and Levi together could cause great difficulty." Says Rav Yaakov, because what they did with Shem, they destroyed, and they were the main proponents against Yosef L'Chachila. So what do we do? So Rashi says they're all over, and he says, "Ein aniyim v'sofrim u'malamdei tinokas elam Shimon," and Levi has the opportunity to go to the Gronos. He's all over getting trumas and meisers. So we're not together because we're afraid. So Yaakov says, so why have them be the ones who are teaching children? They're going to be the malamdim from Shimon. They're going to be the people who are involved in all the Inyanei Kli Kodesh. Why should they be the ones if they're the ones that we're afraid of and they cause such destruction? But Yaakov says the destruction can be channeled into the proper way. They're the ones with the passion. They're the ones who took up for Dina. Ein hachinami. When it's not done right, God forbid, we can have a Zimri ben Solu. When Shimon and his Kayach didn't have, Shimon didn't have the right direction. Levi, though, Levi is always there to help Moshe Rabbeinu. Levi is always there to be able, Pinchas from Shevet Levi as well, to be able to kill the Zimri from Shevet Shimon. So the fact is this, it is no wonder that those who have the great passion, and when it was used in a way that Yaakov Avinu didn't want, So he gave him a very strong, very strong words. Armor up to God. However, the idea is that they're the best ones to be, they're indeed the most passionate. Lastly, good night, good morning. We have to be able to Lavan Shinai Michal. This is in Yehuda's bracha and says, Tov hamalbim shinayim lechaveru yesher mimashkeu cholim. Think of it. I come to you. I give you now, the end of a long day. I'm going to give you a glass of water, a glass of cholov, whatever. It's a hot day, cold milk. Cold day, hot milk. What a tzad. What an oilam haba. So what happens? Say, Chazal. It's the Tov hamalbim shinayim lechaveru. So the way Shruv Shimshon Prinkus learns is the pshat that if I beam, hello, good morning, with a big smile, not and that is something that warms a person's heart. We start at home with our wives. We continue with our children. Then we go outside to everybody else. But the fact is, what an opportunity! Now, the way that the Madani Shmuel, he brings down, is the pshat that if we say a good word to somebody, we're being malbim shinayim l'chavera. We're making him smile. Who says it has to be our teeth? Maybe it can be both, his and ours. The main thing is warm a person's heart starting at home. And then to be able to go, Baruch Hashem, my smile, his smile, it only brings us closer to Kadosh Baruch Hu. I'm thinking this, the person's a little bit upset and such, and we give him the opportunity to warm him up, and then he's nicer to the next person. The ripple effect. My good morning, my smile to somebody can have such an effect for hours and hours and hours. And then that person smiles. Everybody's smiling. Wow, fantastic. Good night.